In the clip presented today on my YouTube channel, I will talk about how weather conditions affect flight, and pilot decisions. Stay like this, but stay with me in the next few minutes to be up to date. Weather can be a critical factor when it comes to flying. Although modern technology allows flying in various weather conditions, the pilot must consider several factors before deciding to take off. Weather can influence pilot decisions regarding flight routes, altitude, speed, and many other important aspects of flight. In this article, we will explore how weather conditions can affect flight, and how the pilot makes crucial decisions to ensure the safety of passengers and flight attendants. Influence of weather conditions on flight. Weather conditions can have a significant influence on the flight and affect its safety and efficiency. Weather can affect various aspects of flight, including flight routes, flight altitude, aircraft speed and direction, takeoff and landing, navigation and communication with an air traffic controller. First, weather can influence flight routes. The pilot may need to take an alternate route or bypass an area of hazardous weather conditions, such as severe turbulence or thunderstorms, to ensure the safety of passengers and crew. In addition, weather can also affect flight planning with respect to distance, flight time and fuel consumption. Second, weather can affect flight altitude. When there is severe turbulence or low visibility conditions, the pilot may have to descend to lower altitudes to avoid hazardous conditions. On the other hand, in strong wind conditions, the pilot may decide to climb to higher altitudes to avoid turbulence and maintain a constant airspeed. Third, the weather can also influence the speed and direction of the aircraft. Strong winds can affect the direction of the aircraft and may require a flight path correction. Strong crosswinds can also affect the speed of the plane, which can lead to increased fuel consumption or delays. Last but not least, weather can affect takeoff and landing. Fog, rain or heavy snow can affect visibility, which can lead to flight delays or cancellations. Strong winds or their wrong direction can also affect the takeoff and landing process, which can lead to safety issues. Therefore, weather conditions can significantly affect the flight and require quick and accurate decisions by the pilot to ensure the safety of passengers and crew. That's why it's important that pilots are well trained through pilot training and consider all weather aspects before making important decisions. How can weather conditions affect the flight? Weather conditions can affect flight in a number of ways: by creating dangerous situations for the aircraft, passengers and crew, or by causing flight delays and cancellations. Here are some of the most common ways weather conditions can affect flying. Turbulence. Strong turbulence can affect the stability of the aircraft and can be dangerous for passengers and crew. These can be caused by weather conditions such as strong winds or temperature differences in the atmosphere. Turbulence may cause the pilot to change altitude or flight path to avoid hazardous conditions. Low visibility. Fog, rain or heavy snow may reduce visibility, which may result in flight delays or cancellations. The pilot may have to delay takeoff or go around a low visibility area to ensure the safety of passengers and crew. Wind. Strong winds can affect the direction and speed of the aircraft, which can lead to delays or changes to the flight route. In addition, strong crosswinds can affect the takeoff and landing process, which can be dangerous. Ice or sleet can build up on the wings and other parts of the airplane, which can reduce the aircraft's performance. They can also affect the pilot's ability to control the aircraft. Lightning storms can be dangerous to the airplane and can damage the aircraft's electronic system. Temperature. Extreme temperatures, whether very high or very cold, can affect aircraft performance. For example, very cold temperatures can cause the fuel to freeze, which can cause engine problems. Atmospheric pressure. Changes in atmospheric pressure can affect aircraft performance and cause aircraft systems to malfunction. Flying in unstable weather conditions. The importance of meteorology in aviation is crucial for the flight to take place in perfect safety. Flying in unstable weather conditions can be an extremely stressful experience for pilots and passengers. Unstable weather conditions can affect aircraft performance and endanger flight safety. As mentioned above, turbulence is one of the most common effects of unstable weather conditions. These can be caused by updrafts and downdrafts and are common during storms or near mountain ranges. Turbulence can be both vertical and horizontal, and can affect aircraft stability by causing sudden changes in altitude and speed. Crosswinds are also a major concern during flight in unstable weather conditions. These can cause problems on takeoff and landing as they can cause the aircraft to deviate from its planned trajectory. Strong crosswinds can be particularly dangerous for aircraft with small wings or a large air contact area. Ice and sleet are other effects of unstable weather conditions that can affect aircraft performance. They can cover the wings and other parts of the aircraft, which can reduce the controllability of the aircraft. This can be extremely dangerous, as pilots must be able to control the aircraft precisely during flight. So, meteorology plays an essential role in aviation, as weather conditions can significantly affect the safety and performance of aircraft. Knowledge of weather conditions is essential for flight planning. Pilots must take into account current and forecast weather conditions, as well as weather trends in the destination area and flight path. This can help pilots plan the safest and most efficient flight routes, assess fuel needs, and estimate flight time. In addition, knowing the weather conditions is also important during the flight. Pilots must be able to monitor weather changes and make real-time decisions to ensure flight safety. This may include changing altitude or flight path, deciding to land at another airport, or delaying the flight. Impact of storms on aviation. Storms can have a significant impact on aviation and can be extremely dangerous if proper precautions are not taken. Here are some of the negative effects storms can have on flying. Turbulence. One of the most common problems associated with storms is turbulence, so we bring it up again. This is an unexpected and sudden movement of the aircraft during flight caused by atmospheric disturbances. Thunderstorms can cause severe turbulence, which can affect the stability and control of the aircraft and endanger the safety of passengers and crew. Ice. Storms can commonly bring precipitation in the form of ice, which can deposit on aircraft and affect their performance. Ice can increase air resistance, which can lead to a decrease in airspeed and an increase in fuel consumption. In addition, ice can affect aircraft control and increase the risk of engine damage. Low visibility. Thunderstorms can significantly reduce visibility in the air and on the ground. This can make navigation of the aircraft as well as takeoff and landing maneuvers difficult. In addition, reduced visibility can increase the risk of collision between aircraft or other objects. Interruption of airport services. Storms can cause airports to be temporarily closed due to inclement weather. This can lead to flight delays or even cancellations, which can affect passengers' travel plans. In conclusion, weather conditions can significantly influence the flight. Although aviation technology has made significant advances in recent decades, there are still a large number of weather variables that can affect flight operations. Sometimes these conditions can lead to flight delays and cancellations, while at other times they can pose a real risk to the safety of passengers and crews. It is therefore important that pilots and airlines carefully monitor weather forecasts and take appropriate measures to minimize risks and ensure a safe and comfortable journey for all passengers.